I love how life like just chill. Like I close my windows. I just start.
They said you have to vote, and it's Kanye or Trump.
Bernie Sanders hasn't run again.
No
one else.
Would you pay for a blue check for everybody here?
Hell no.
Would you guys pay $8 a month?
And it's just like, yo, like.
So then you believe in multi-universe.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to GG Podcast, where you get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. Thank you for those that are watching and listening. My name's Luciano.
Hi.
Jared.
Miller.
Welcome to our third guest on GG Podcast. Would you be so kind to introduce yourself, my man?
Hey, yeah, my name's MAALEY Molly, a.k.a. Jamaal, you know, Jared's older brother, better looking brother.
Younger.
Yeah.
Stupid looking brother.
I love that energy.
Stupid looking brother.
I respect that.
That's good.
The better brother is crazy.
That's a bold statement off the jump.
That's
just
a
got
bad-
here.
Jumped.
Out the jump, you know, nah. What's
That was
good?
up though.
Nothing
What are you up
much.
to? What'd you do
I
today?
appreciate you, J-Red. You know I love the shit out of you. Nah,
Yeah,
Jared's
man.
probably
Me too.
actually the better brother.
Thank
He probably is the better brother.
you.
Yeah, you know, but I'm here. I appreciate you guys. You know, I was just chilling. Today's my day off, so I was chilling. You know how that
What's
goes.
up? No
No,
problem.
it's
That's
great
what's
to
up.
have
That's
you.
what's up.
Yeah, respectfully.
Appreciate y'all for having me, for real. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Of course,
It's
of course.
exciting.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
No
So
problem.
did they?
Giving the time to us.
Yeah.
You had the day off. Tell me what you do.
Shoo, you know. So I actually own a marketing company. And I also do music, and you know, I'm a father, and you know, just doing what I do.
Yeah, respect.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm actually interested in the marketing company too. How's that? How long have you been doing that?
Shoot, so I've been doing that since March. Like I've been doing it for about 2 years now, but probably around March is when I like got my own company and started doing it. So it's been pretty dope.
Oh, tough.
That's tough.
What made you get into that?
So I had actually got hired from a different marketing company, and the way that the hiring process goes and the growth process goes is like, if you go in there and you do what you have to do, you can learn everything, and then they actually pay for you to have your own business doing
Really?
it. Yeah, and you get different clients. So like I can choose any client I want, and right now AT&T is one of my main clients, so I just deal with them. Yeah,
Okay.
Well, that's why Jared tried to get everyone at 18.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
You
brother.
He's like, get on the pod.
The funny thing is, I just started the week before we went to Florida. That's when I first started.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on call like
yeah, facts all the time. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Nah, I
yeah.
respect
Besides the times when he had to get to it. That's about it.
You already know.
I heard you do music, right? How long you been doing music? And is that like something you would, if that took off, will you just leave the other career, or you just, doing it as a hobby?
Nah, music has always been my passion. So I'm definitely all into music, 100%. Always been that, like, from the jump. I actually got my music degree from Southern Connecticut.
Music degree? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I can teach vocal lessons and everything.
Oh, you sing.
Here's the little man.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yo,
that's tough.
Got more hair than me.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you're funny.
He gets
That's
to it.
back to
He
the
just
He
wants to
man.
be in it. Like he's just standing there trying to take the
Yo,
spotlight. There you go. Okay.
that's that's
It's all good. But yeah,
yo, that's
that's how you
funny
know
as
it's
hell.
Jamal's son though. That's how you know it's Jamal's son. For real. He loves the spotlight.
Go.
That's
Go.
funny. Yeah.
Nah,
That's so
Jamal came out the
crazy.
womb
But
singing though.
yeah,
For real.
so yeah, that's been like my thing forever. For real. But I just like I got this as a job, and it just started. It just bloomed into what it bloomed into. So like now I
Got you.
own a business and doing it, and it's
Doing
cool.
music.
Yeah,
You and Jared did a show together, right?
yeah. It
Yes,
was.
How was
sir.
that? Talk us
I
through how
saw that. It's
doing the
dope.
show, obviously, but also sharing the stage with your brother. That I know that's a little different feeling because I got the opportunity to play with my brother, and that's on the stage. That's my show. Basketball is my show, so like that's talk us through how.
That's definitely facts. So I definitely agree with that. And shout out to you for being able to do that with your brother too and be on that stage and do that. But like you already know how it feels because you were on that stage with your brother. So you already know how it felt. Like just being able to do what you love and being comfortable doing and just performing in front of people with your brother. It's like you're doing it in like your house. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's tough.
saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
That's
facts.
actually
That's
Exactly.
that's
facts.
cool
That's a
vibes.
great
I
way to
like
put it.
that. Yeah,
That's a great way to put it.
that's
You
actually
know what's
It's
funny
fire.
too?
crazy because he's just so energetic. So it's like great to feed off of, and yeah, it's
I
just mad comfortability.
I remember the first time we actually performed was when I was in fifth grade, and he was a senior in high school.
Yeah,
But he was
Damn.
doing we do like
yeah,
in North
Oh
Haven.
head.
Yeah, you forgot about this, huh? Yeah, we do
yeah. No, heck no,
Mr.
I
North
didn't.
Haven, and it's like a guy's pageant show, like a talent show almost.
Uh-huh.
So Jamal, he brought me out to dance with him. Like I was just like little ass kid. We were dancing to Michael Jackson, and then he did a
Fire.
remix to Lupe Fiasco's. What was it?
The show goes on.
Yeah, he did a remix
That's
to
a
that.
great
So
song.
That is a
it
fire
was
song.
it was fire, yo. Like mad people were standing up, clapping and shit after. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
so
it was
crazy.
crazy.
It
It
Yeah,
was
was like there
crazy.
were mad people there. I
we
was just like a
I
little ass
actually
11-year-old, just like looking at everyone. I was like, oh
Were you just a
shit!
background
Like
dancer? You was up there like
he
it
was
wasn't
with
like
it
background. It
wasn't
was
even
like
background.
next
It was
to
me
him.
and him together.
you were
And
just
he
out
was,
there just
and you know
yeah,
what? Like I
yeah.
don't know what made me do it, but like me and him have just. I've always loved Jared. I'm telling you, that's like he's awesome. Jared is
That's
such
why
a
you just
good
grabbed
brother.
him and you're like, let me give him a little
Like,
attention.
Jared's really such a good brother. So
That is
I
funny.
literally, Mr. North Haven. Shout out to North Haven. That's pretty dope. But yeah, Mr. North Haven, 2011, guys. He was. I don't
Hey,
even know how old he was.
I was 11.
I don't even
I
know.
was literally
Yeah.
11.
He was really
I was
young,
11.
and he was. Yeah, I used to actually. I danced too, so I taught hip hop classes at the time. So I was like dope with all that,
Oh, that's kind
and
of tough too.
um, I actually like brought Jared like over to me one day at home, and I was just like, Jared, look, I need you to dance with me, Mr. North.
He was just like,
And
okay.
Mr. North Haven, like I'm not
I
even
had
thinking
no
about Jared's.
experience.
I don't know why, Jared, and I'm not even gonna lie. I never even thought about your mentality at the time, or like how you felt about it, bro. How did you feel, bro? Because like.
I, at the time, I was like excited because it was two, like they do it every 2 years, and
Oh yeah.
the last talent show he came in third place, but he was a sophomore then. So then
Okay.
my mentality was like, all right, he's a senior. This is like his like send off, tour. I'm about to kill it. And like, you know what I mean? We were practicing. We were practicing a lot of the days, and I was messing up at this one part like every single time. And I remember like right before the show started, this is like Jamal's about to go on stage, and I'm just like in the back, like thinking like, damn,
You
like
start
I
feeling
really
it.
can't fuck this up. Like, yeah, no, I really started like
That's
shaking.
so
But
crazy.
He
then
was
but
nervous.
then I was nervous as hell. Like I was so nervous. But then like the lights went on, we were just dancing, and it's just like I don't think I messed up that part like that I always messed up. So I was like fire, like
Yeah, but
fire.
once
Like
you
we
got
did that
past
shit
that,
together. Yeah, like it was awesome.
It
Yeah,
was
It
that's
was an
fire.
fire.
awesome experience.
I remember we went to like the diner after, and like we got like a standing ovation. It was crazy.
Yeah,
So
that
then
was
we
fire.
North
actually
Haven had
ended up,
love like that for two
yeah,
black
I was about to
individuals.
say.
yeah, bro.
We're
I'm telling you, when you say it like that
entertainers.
too, it's crazy. Like,
I didn't
yeah,
think about it.
everybody in that
Outside
stood
looking
up.
in, you feel me?
It's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not too many
Nah,
of
for
y'all
real.
out there,
So
bro.
true.
That's funny.
And
For
it was
real.
Not too
North
many of y'all
Haven.
out there now.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
that
are
high school was not
correct.
like that.
That's crazy. That's
That's funny
but
as hell though.
we ended up winning the pageant. Like we ended up winning, so that was dope. And I was
Oh,
Mr.
that's
That's
North
tough.
Haven.
fire. That's fire.
So
That's
That was
fire.
fire.
Speaking
you know,
collaborations, then y'all got anything planned music wise? Y'all ever made a song together?
You already
man,
know we about to go into this.
And if
Dude,
y'all got a
come
song
on,
coming
you
out,
already,
we would love to
you
share it on
already.
this podcast with with the people that we
But
got right now. Coming up
you,
slowly.
That's
no,
why.
you think,
That's why I want to hit the stew this week so we could do that song, man.
yeah, I know, bro. I
You know what I
know. But
mean?
look, we're definitely gonna be working on an EP. I think me and him. We're
okay,
gonna
bet.
get an
No, we
EP
will.
going.
I know
We
Jared's a
will.
bullshitter. Are
I
you a
love that.
bullshitter too?
You know, you're such a liar. You're such a liar.
I'm bullshit.
I think Mill's the only bullshitter on this podcast. No bullshit.
Miller is big bullshit.
Yeah, no, recently I've been
Is
wilding. I'm not gonna lie.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Miller might be the worst bullshitter on the podcast.
Some bullshit always be coming up. I swear to God.
Just with you though. Just with you.
My life is a movie. I don't know what to say.
True.
You showed your son and everything, and I wanted to ask, like, how's the family life going so far?
Family life is great, man. It's
Yeah.
so crazy. Like they really don't let you know how well, like love. You don't know what love is, true, like unconditional love is until you meet your kid.
That's
It's
crazy.
really crazy. Like this, I don't know. Like every time I see him, it's crazy. And then when I first like saw him, I was like, "Yo, he's literally me." It's crazy. Like that's
He's
wild.
half of me.
Just
Like that's a
light
little
skin.
you.
Like
That's
you
a
could,
just
OD
I
a
a
little
little
see,
you.
I see his mom in his eyes. Cause look, his right, JoJo. Speaking of the devil, he just always goes. But yeah, I see his mom in his eyes, and then like the rest of him looks like me. Like it's like
For
crazy,
real.
and it's just like, yo, like. You feel me? So it's
Yo,
crazy.
Baby on the podcast first and first.
oh God, oh God,
First baby on the-
oh God,
Love it though.
oh,
Nah,
Right?
I know exactly what he's talking about too. Like even being an uncle, I remember just like looking at him. I was like, damn, this is really like my brother's kid.
Mhm.
And it's like
Oh,
this is
so
the first
cute, so
time
wholesome.
I'm being an uncle. So I have to treat him like he's my own kid too. And now every
Yeah.
time I'm with him, it's just like it's a good ass time. Like we went to the zoo. We went to the zoo with my mom on Sunday, and it was just like him just being there made the experience so much more fun. Because like if my mom asked me to go to the zoo, I'd be like, no, like why you want me
Yeah,
to go to the
yeah.
zoo?
For
Like,
what? Yeah.
but like to watch him experience everything and to just see him like having fun,
Mhm.
it's
Thank you,
like a
buddy.
whole nother level
So you want
of
kids,
love.
Jared?
Hell,
Yeah,
I want like 5, 6.
I know
Oh
what
yeah,
you
you
said.
were
I
saying
gotta,
that.
I
Yeah,
know
you
what
were
you
saying
said.
I
that.
gotta.
You said
Hey,
you
wait,
crazy.
with five
I gotta.
different people, right?
I gotta. I didn't say that. I
Yes,
didn't
you
say that.
did.
I didn't say
You
that.
implied it very well.
I might have heard something along
It's
the
on
lines.
it's on the podcast.
Yeah.
20 different
I said
wives.
what
20
had happened
different
was
2
what I
0
had said was
2 0 2 0 20. No decimal point in between.
I said I had 20 wives. I think I want one baby mama because to have
They're
20
not
baby
go-
mamas.
First of all, they're not going for that.
They're
not checking that. They're not
I'm not gonna
Why
lie.
not?
Nick Cannon can hardly control his. Like, you know what I'm saying?
First of
Nick
all,
Cannon
he's
can
creating a
hardly-
whole army.
Future could barely control his.
I mean, who? I want to know
like-
who will win. Who will win in the army fight? Nick Cannon's babies or Futures?
That's crazy.
Dude, that's
crazy.
yo, you know, yeah, like that. Where was it when they were the weathermen? Like Will Smith came out of nowhere. He was a weatherman from what was that? What movie was that?
Weatherman.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was a
Weatherman.
movie where
He was a
Jim
weatherman.
Carrey, Tim or
Oh no,
Bad Boys.
whatever.
Oh no, that's definitely
not bad.
What's
I heard
that?
weather.
What's
That's
that dude? Farrell, Will Farrell, like he was in it. Will Smith came out of nowhere. They had like that fight scene on the green in New York.
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Yeah. That's funny as
literally
hell.
what I
Actually,
think of.
that's funny as
That's
fuck.
crazy.
That's hilarious.
That
That
would
whole
be
movie
crazy.
is actually funny. I'm not gonna lie.
If they had like a fight scene like that against all their families, that would be wild.
I feel like Future is breeding some crazy ass kids though. I don't know. Like those are some demon ass kids, bro. I respect it, but
Nah,
goddamn.
see the one he has with Sierra. That's a wholesome baby.
Oh yeah, that's like
It's a
That's
wholesome
probably a
baby.
religious
One
baby.
and
He probably
only.
wouldn't even fight. He a
Yeah.
pacifist.
One of the only.
Doesn't Russell Wilson take care of him now?
Yeah,
I don't know
Russell
what.
Wilson take
I
care
don't
of
know
him?
anything about
Yeah.
celebrity life.
No,
I just
I
know
didn't
that.
like that.
I just know Russell Wilson said he's not having any type of sex till he got married to her. So
Is he
Really?
really?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
he said that.
That
Couldn't
nigga
be
a
me.
bunch.
I can't marry someone. I
Yeah,
can't have.
whoa.
I can't do it.
he
Yeah,
probably
doing that.
marked the calendar at like the soonest date possible. He was like as
No.
soon as possible, and then they looked at the calendar and he was like, "Eat that one." Whatever.
Better man than me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Better man than me.
Oh, that is crazy.
I don't mind going on a few dates now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But wait, like, ooh, damn.
Yeah, you lost me.
You're really pushing in time there.
You completely lost me on that one.
I was about to say, like speaking of Future and them, what do you guys think of Drake and 21 Savage album?
Ooh.
Because
I thought it was
Jamaal was
pretty
talking to me about it.
Yeah, I feel like the
I-
brother's gonna have the same opinion.
Nah, honestly, I thought it was okay.
Straight heat.
Like I thought it was definitely good in the beginning, but like
I thought it was
The
better
ending-
at the end. I thought it
thought
had
it
more
was pretty
substance
good.
at the end.
Yes.
I liked
Middle of the ocean, 3 a.m.
I actually like
just
hours. I actually like Hours in Silence the most.
hours in
bullshit.
silence. I thought that was towards the
That
end.
was that was like towards the middle.
I feel like I don't know, man.
I just feel like they came out hot though. Like the
I ain't
whole
gonna
beat
lie, I
switched up
think-
like 3 times the first song.
That shit
I was
was
like,
fire.
shit. I was like,
that was fire, bro.
That was fire.
They
I'ma
could have
give
put
it-
3 new songs on there with that.
I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
That's actually respectable. I think that's a respectable score. I can get with that because I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
okay.
lie. Like there was definitely a few songs I was like, it's kind of whatever, little mid, whatever. But I will say there were still some slappers on that shit. Like
There were.
I haven't heard like probably like 2 songs, and like that's about it. But other than that, like that shit, there's some bangers on there. Like don't get me wrong, like
And it's a Drake and
21
21
Drake.
Savage. You can't
I
ask
was
for
just about to
substance.
say, right?
A lot of substance. You knew it was coming with the Atlanta Metro booming
Fact.
trap beat sound. We knew what it was. He's gonna talk a lot of shit. He's gonna come at a lot of people, which Drake did come at a lot of people.
Yeah,
He did.
He had that
I
little
think,
Travis
and
song.
I thought it was a perfect mix of like a great album, but I thought he was trolling on it. I think he was trolling on it a lot.
And what's funny
Just to get the
too
people
is
talking.
what's funny too, I just saw on Instagram like they were making like fake interviews, like fake Vogue interviews and fake
everything.
just to like promote it. But it was funny as shit.
That's
like the
crazy.
dude was asking 21 Savage, he was like, how does being from where you're from like connect to you? And 21 was just talking a bunch of bullshit. I was just like, God, like, come on. Like, this is just not real.
The memes and like shit like that on the album, like the Drake ones. When I don't know, I keep seeing the 21. Oh, you're
Can
good
you
for
do
me.
something for me?
You
Can you
do
just
for me,
do out
21.
there for me?
I'm dying. I think that shit is so funny, bro.
I think Drake knew what he was doing, man.
I think
he did.
What do y'all think about that Megan line? Since everyone talking about it, I feel like to me, I don't
Yo,
think it's a big deal.
You
To
know
me,
I
what's
don't think
crazy?
it wasn't that big of a deal.
You know what I learned?
what?
That Lil Yachty wrote that line.
I
And Lil Yachty
forgot.
actually said that it wasn't even about her. It was actually about like something completely different.
It's
Like
butt
just
shots, right? It was about butt
yeah,
shots.
exactly. Butt shots. Exactly.
I knew
Like,
because like when I listened to it, it didn't sound like he was directly saying it to Megan.
like he was lying. Like Megan was lying on the
I
thing.
think
People are just quick to jump to shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I just think people
Lil
want something to
Yachty
talk
wrote
about, and I think again he's not going to clear it
yeah,
up because it causes people to really think about it and talk about the album again.
smart. It's smart.
All
Right.
publicity.
Why would you clear it up? There's nothing to
Yeah,
clear up.
man.
If people are going to talk about it, and
No,
then
bad
and,
publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. Like,
For real.
hey, my
What
man called
else?
Ice.
What
Ice
else was in
Spice.
that?
Can Ice Spice really rap?
yeah, okay.
Ice Spice really
Oh
rap?
yeah, he said
That's
it's
a good
better on
question.
mute.
Dang.
That's crazy.
She and
Line.
Tim trying to rap. She get on mute.
Ice Spice.
What-
That shit is crazy.
What else was he saying? Oh, that Tiana Trump line. What he said, I'll vote for
He said, I never voted
Tiana
for a
Trump.
president. He said, I never voted for a president. If I did, I'll vote Tiana Trump. I might agree.
I was like, damn.
I would agree too, yo. I'm not
too.
gonna
I
cap.
was like, I would too.
I'm not gonna cap. TT for 2024, yo.
For real.
TT is crazy.
They should just start
TT.
taking all the Trump sides and just put like Tiana right above it.
Yo, facts. I would be like,
Come on, bro.
For real.
America might
something
go
I can
with
get
TT.
behind.
I'll put that shit right in my room. I swear to God. I'll put that in my room.
That's the
terrible.
only time I ever put a Trump flag in my fucking front yard ever.
That's terrible, son. That's a terrible.
Tiana? She kind of
Terrible,
bad, though.
son.
She kind
Yeah,
of bad, though.
That's
that's
terrible, son.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up.
Hey, y'all agree with this cancel culture? With all this stuff going on with Kyrie, Kanye, you can kind of say it's not going to happen to Drake because Drake's just way too big. His fan base way too big. But
I mean,
people
Drake
are trying
is Jewish. Drake came up off of being Jewish. Like he was like,
It's true.
I'm Jewish.
No, I'm talking about the
22.
I'm talking about
think
just the
about
cancel culture, like how
I didn't think about it. Bro.
like people trying to cancel Drake off the Meg the Stallion line.
Oh, I feel
yeah.
you. That is annoying. I mean, everybody is trying to cancel everybody. I mean, Kanye, Kyrie, like that is.
You saw what they did to Kyrie just to get back into the Brooklyn Nets, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
an apology, 500K
500K
fine.
donation.
Yo, and
a
what's
whole-
crazy is before that he tried to give them 500K and they didn't
They
accept
denied it.
What?
They denied it.
They
I didn't know
didn't
that.
accept
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah. So now
Bro,
you're
what?
They
forcing him
denied
to
it.
That's how you
do
know
it.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's even
That's how you-
weirder.
yeah.
To me, it feels like they trying to take my man's like integrity away, his dignity away, bro.
For
It's
real.
like, oh, you speak about our people. Well, look how much power we have. You're gonna make an example out of you. If anyone want to speak out of line, we're gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really mess with that. And
I don't know
that's-
either. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
messed up. It really
I don't
is.
like the
Especially for Kyrie though, because
especially for
Kyrie
Kyrie.
even
That's
said
embarrassing.
straight up like he's not even trying to be anti-Semitic.
He's
Like
not.
it's crazy.
It's impossible. It's hard for a black person to be
Yeah, he
anti-Semitic.
said like
If you
where
know what
I
it really
come
means.
from.
If you know what it really means, the crazy part is I didn't know. I had to look this up like last week. I didn't even know. I thought anti-Semitic would only applies to Jewish people.
No,
I didn't know that it meant like it's like
Nah.
Iran, all the Middle Eastern, damn near all the Middle Eastern languages. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But you would think that the way they be using the Jewish people be using it, you would just think it's about Jewish people. It's hard for black people to be anti-Semitic if you know the actual definition.
Exactly. That's what he said. If you know where I come from, like you know that I can't be anti-Semitic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not
Isn't he?
understanding that. It's so crazy how they can do that though. Like,
Wait, isn't he Muslim?
I think he is.
Because he was
He is
fasting.
Muslim.
Yeah.
He is
He
Muslim.
was fasting all
He is
that
Muslim.
Yeah, I think he
No, he's
is.
Muslim.
season.
Yeah, he is.
So that's facts. He can't be.
That's he said. He
He literally
already
can't be.
You know where I come from. Like, what is? And
But
he
like, I
said
don't think.
straight up.
I don't think
That's
the
why he
general
wasn't.
people. Go ahead, my fault.
No, it's okay. That's why he wasn't apologizing, because they
It's
wanted him to apologize. What is there to apologize for? Like,
Yeah, that's just cancel culture. That's just like not even like he doesn't need to apologize. Like people are just looking for something just to look for something. Like they're going out of their way just to try to hate or like try to cancel somebody. Like I even saw some stuff about like surrounding Elon Musk and like how since he just acquired Twitter and fully now, and he was saying like or there was like crazy stuff about how like now people were able to say like whatever they want, and like the N word was actually used the most it had ever been since like or like in that time you saw that when it opened back up. But he also he was like deleting an account that was like impersonating him, but it was a celebrity that was more popular and more well known. And now people are kind of like getting back on Elon Musk because he had deleted that account, banned it, and then now it's like everybody's kind of like going back and forth. Like Elon Musk kind of came into Twitter talking about like, "All right, free speech is back. We're good guys," and then like I don't know, just being like weird. Yeah, it's like selective, but it's I don't know, it's super weird right now how he's handling it.
I think there's other parts of it as well on why he did it. If you like really look it up, there was like something
with
about
the
spam
pay.
and all that stuff.
Well, but like you have to pay for. He's like his. No,
I meant for the Catherine, the girl that got banned from the Twitter. It was like something about spam. He like explained it on the Twitter as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. But also, Ethan Klein also got the ban as well. But I didn't think his was from. Because
I don't know much of.
Yeah, no, they were imitating. They're both imitating Elon, which is like that. They rightfully got a ban, but they were just showing like how easy and like it is to do. So it's kind of stupid. But no, I know there is going to be some stuff on it. Would you pay for a blue check for everybody here?
Hell no.
Would you guys pay $8 a month? Keep your shit verified.
verification is like, I feel like that's like a type of that happens whenever you put the work in, like the footwork in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you shouldn't have to pay for that. They already had to do mad work to get it. Like it's not even like something everybody can get.
So is it like everyone can just pay $8 and get the blue check?
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because I got one follower on Twitter. If I get a blue check for paying $8 a month, then I'm sorry. There's no reason for me to use it.
That's what I'm saying. Like now, it's not gonna be like as official. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like, how did you get the blue check? Did you get it before or after the $8?
Yeah, fact. And is there going to be anything? Yeah,
before
I've been hearing
the $8 is great.
Yeah, no, because I was seeing like people talking about like they're like, well, like after when the membership stuff does roll out, then you just look stupid if you have a blue check, because then people are like, damn, you're really paying $8 for that blue fucking check on next to your name. That's crazy.
Exactly.
You could have paid for it. I'm pretty sure you could pay for it at Instagram. On Instagram,
you could. I'm pretty sure.
But it's like $1,500. So
yeah, you gotta like know people too.
Yeah, you gotta send in articles. It's not like how Elon Musk got it or trying to get it.
Mm-hmm. But either way, I'd rather have it on that Instagram.
He's trying to make his money back because he knows people are gonna pay that $8 a month.
Bro, he's fucking tanking this Twitter shit. I think he's just trying to cause controversy. Like, I think he's just trying to rile up people and then like eventually just get more attention to it. Because I don't even know if he's gonna actually end up doing any of this shit. I feel like it's kind of just a joke sometimes. He'd be just saying shit to say shit, and then like he comes back and he's like, "All right, we're doing something completely different." I'm like, "All right, whatever, bro." So I don't know. He's an interesting dude.
Do you guys think Trump and Kanye are gonna come back? Because they have their own platforms now.
Bro,
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna lie, Jared. I saw a Trump 2024 big ass sign in front of a business today. And I was like, no.
Wow.
They said, make America great. Like, what did it say? Make America great again or something like that. I was like, what
again. Like, that's the people.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Like that's just so stupid. Again.
Oh God. Yeah, no.
People are just
not a fan.
like,
I thought like
bad quotes.
Yeah.
Like Ty would say, bad quotes.
Bad quotes. Bad fucking quotes, bro. There's a lot of bad quotes out here.
Wait, but how is he even able to run again?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because he's only served one
he still
term.
has, one more term.
But even with everything that happened, the impeachment process,
everything.
That shit don't matter.
Yeah, I think he's still good.
I think if the FBI found shit, then maybe not. But they didn't find anything in the home that they raided, so
they did though.
Yeah, but they also
did
they did find stuff in the home, and also they whatchamacallit, like I don't know, like Trump got like stuff taken back where like it had to be reviewed and stuff like that. It's interesting, bro. Like Trump really like just pretty much left office and just took shit with him, and it was like, it's coming to the crib.
Yeah, like classified, bro.
To the crib.
They literally said it. Like there are like mad. There are like 4 different types of classified files that they have. He took like the second worst. He took the worst. He took the third worst, and then he took the second worst.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like
he said 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I'm telling you, the ones that were like the 4th worst, like he was just like, nah, you can keep those. But
that's exactly how he did it too. He literally like they're like the whatchamacallit, I think the DOJ. Department of Justice, they were like, we need to like see that stuff, and he was like, I'll give you like the eyed stuff, and then like I'll keep the really classified stuff. And they were like,
why would he?
Bro,
keep that
they were
stuff?
like, no, that's the thing. They were like, bro, you weren't supposed to have it in the first place. Like you weren't even supposed to take that shit home. Like I don't know why you have that. Nah, but
why would he take it in the first place? What does he gain?
I don't know.
Nothing.
He doesn't get.
I wanted to show his boys
power. Yeah, bro.
He doesn't get.
How long did he think he could keep those? Period. Like those are
for forever.
Yeah,
did they get those? They got the first day and second.
They got them. They took everything from him.
They actually seized everything up from him. But it's like what they can technically use as evidence is like what was like in debate for a little while. I don't paid attention to the back end of it, but I know in the front end they were like going back and forth with like Trump's like lawyers, because Trump was like, he was getting it like reviewed by a third party judge, and like he was trying to like delay the process and make everything take forever. It was super weird.
Damn.
But yeah, no, weird as fuck.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, because when I saw that, I was like, can he even be president again? Like, can he run again?
So would they be able to make that stuff go public if they use it as evidence or not?
I feel like they would have
to. Like put it in court.
It's public. All that stuff.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Like and on top of that, bro, like you remember the attack on the White House?
Yeah, bro.
They linked him as like the main person.
Like he literally tried to take. They linked him as the main person.
Pence wasn't with it.
We knew that though.
Pence wasn't with it, and he was like, he started like these kill Pence type.
Kill Pence,
like dead ass, like for real,
bro. It was a lot.
He wasn't with it.
He really tried to overturn the election. Like that's crazy. The fact that you literally said, "Fuck this," like I'm
trying to make this a dictatorship. I can start a cult.
I really thought I thought that he was like getting indicted or something for that. I thought so. I don't know. And if that happens, aren't you not even eligible to even run for president? Like
you shouldn't be. Like
I shouldn't be. Yeah.
I have no idea why he's still gonna be able to run, and then people are gonna still be like, "Fuck yeah, Trump!" Like, bro, what? Dude should be like locked up.
That's crazy. That's how I feel.
Black people feel that way.
But, yeah, I know.
But, you know how the other side, the opposite, the opposite of black.
They might not want him locked up like that.
They don't want him locked up.
No,
I'd honestly rather have Kanye.
Shut the fuck. Come on,
then Trump was definitely. But I don't know.
Bro. This is what
like.
I'm
If you had
about.
Kanye and Trump, you're gonna go with Trump. Nah, I'm going.
I'm not taking any. How about I take none?
I plead the fifth. Yeah,
exactly. All right, no, they said you have to vote, and it's Kanye or Trump.
Bernie Sanders hasn't run again.
Nope. What else? Kanye or Trump.
Joe Biden hasn't. Does Obama got one more year? I know he did 2 terms, but
they said Obama gets 2 free months out of the term, but you either choose Kanye or Trump.
It's not sweetening the deal.
I'm just thinking about it. Like if Kanye was actually president, I don't know what would happen. I feel like he would like have a mental breakdown.
Like the shit that the rules and laws that would happen, it'd be like picking shit out of a hat. Like it would just be random shit, and it'd just be like Kanye'd be like, all right, what am I gonna do today? Yeah, like what?
Hey, so you don't know with them people.
You're right.
God.
God doesn't want women to dress a certain way. No rights.
Yeah.
He said no rights. That's crazy.
That's the shit Kanye would probably do.
No, you're right. And then I'm literally thinking like it would just be like picking up like a bag of like really fucked up shit and just like seeing what he comes up with. All of a sudden, Kanye saying some dumb shit on Twitter. Imagine him as president on Twitter. Oh God, that would.
I run this shit. I run this shit, man.
First of all, Kanye can't run in 2024. How the Jewish people got that man out of there?
Oh my God, that's a fact.
Got that man out of there quick.
But I'm scared
to even say that word now.
Won, he would never ever let it live down. He'd be like, they tried to cancel me, and I still won. I'm God.
Now who's your God?
Yo, now who's your God is crazy.
Yo, right?
Who's your God is crazy.
That's funny as hell.
That would he'd be scary as hell, though. That would be so scary.
I would be scared if Kanye was president. I'm not even gonna care.
I would too. I don't know what he might do.
Nah, but Barack gets 2 free months. 2 free.
I don't know. I might go with Trump.
Yeah, you know what's even worse?
It might be a little bit more racist. It might be more racist, but the taxes ain't gonna be as high.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't even think it would be more racist because Kanye, I feel like he's been more racist against his kind. Like, I don't know what's his.
Nobody cares though. Yeah, they're just like, oh, it's just Kanye talking shit about black people. Like,
right?
Yeah.
I think his message gets screwed up. I think I know what he's trying to say. Like, you know, when Blue tries to figure out what Jared says on this podcast, I feel like it's me with Kanye type of thing and what he be saying. No one else know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know if Kanye knows what he's talking about, and that's the scary thing.
Yeah.
But people be picking sound bites, though. Like, people be picking sound bites. If you listen to the whole thing, it sounds way better than... It still might sound off, but it sounds way better than the sound bite.
Yeah,
it sounds way better than the soundbite.
And that goes back to cancel culture, where like even though Kanye is partially crazy and saying crazy shit, then there's like the other part of it where it's like it's just cancel culture and people are just clipping up whatever he says. Yeah, people are just making shit up and then just trying to get on him. So now it's like a battle of two people or like two sides of things where it's like Kanye's saying like dumb shit, and then there's another side of people where people are just excusing him or like being like, yo, like he's just mentally deranged, like this and that. But like,
people just getting clickbait,
but they're getting
headlines.
And so many people, like the Kyrie thing too. It's basically the same stuff.
Same shit.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? The Kyrie thing was about a picture, right? The Kanye thing was about like a whole. Was it a picture?
Kyrie didn't even
he
It was a
posted
movie.
a picture.
He posted a picture of the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
didn't even say nothing.
Picture. He didn't say nothing.
He didn't even say nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
Hey, you might have to cut this whole part out of the
there's nothing else you could say. Like, he posted something. Like, that's it. But the thing with Kanye
is considered.
They had
considered the most controversial player in the NBA. That's how he's looked at as the most controversial because he speaks his mind more than anyone else.
Yeah. I mean, on top of that, he does have outlandish shit that he says.
But did he say that was outlandish though?
The flat Earth.
The flat Earth is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, flat Earth.
I don't think anything else was really I feel like
flat Earth is just all right. He might have did a psychedelic, and now his mind is messed up for the rest for at least a year or two. He might not even believe that still. I haven't heard him say that nut shit again.
That is some crazy ass shit. Yeah,
he's like, damn, I said that shit.
Only people I know that believe in the flat Earth is people that did too many drugs.
That's
the only people I know.
Crazy shit.
I forget who told me that. I forget who told me that their professor thought that the Earth was flat. One of my boys.
And the crazy part is they really try to make sense of it. They're like,
I know.
How in Iceland does the sun not set? And then someone shows them a globe and how the sun rotates and how the shade or the dark side doesn't actually ever hit Iceland and those type of that area. They'd be like, nah. I don't believe it's flat. That doesn't even make sense. We're rotating bro, come on, son. I can't
imagine
walking. Kyrie, let's just go on a road trip then. Me and you together. You pay the whole way. You can pay for me. I know you can. You got it. You got
it. If we take a plane from point A and just go straight that way, and we don't end up back.
If we fall off any ledge, you win. You got it, bro. You got it. I won't say nothing.
I'll take it back.
Else.
You know,
but you gotta pay, bro.
People believing that space ain't real. I know. I be hearing a lot of. I be hearing a lot of outlandish stuff, bro. I be hearing that space ain't real. Satellites are underwater. I heard that we live in a dome. I heard that we live in a dome.
Guys.
Oh yeah,
I believe that.
Aliens, I believe that.
So.
Yeah. I believe that.
I believe that.
What form? Yeah, I was gonna say, what makes you say that though? Why do you say it like that?
Bro, it's the universe is too big, bro.
The universe is too big.
In fact, yeah.
But I'm telling you, so me and my girl, the mother of my child, we were chilling, smoking in our car, right, one day, and look, I swear we saw a green light, and the only reason I never knew that a green light was a thing, a story. I guess it is a thing. If you look up a green light, it's a thing with aliens. But
what were you doing?
So
at the stoplight?
No. It was a distant green light. You know how planes look, and how you see the lights in the sky. It was a distant green light, right? But it was getting closer and closer to us as we were, chilling. And then I'm telling you, the green light got really, really close to us. And then all of a sudden, it the way it moved, though, the way that it moved.
Weird.
Did it go up?
It was bro.
And then how?
It did that, but it did that slowly, right? And then it just zooted diagonally 30 degrees.
Whoa, that's
that's weird as fuck. Yeah,
I'm telling you, it started. It was levitating. You can see it's levitating, whatever. And then all of a sudden, it goes up a little bit, and then it just I was crazy.
It's gone.
You said, dude,
gone. And I was so scared. I was like, Please don't come and like probe me.
I don't want to. I love my life.
I love my life. Like, just chill. Like, I close my windows. I just started to act like
close the windows is crazy.
Close your windows is crazy. Like, he's not about to do anything about that. He's like, damn, the windows are closed. Tough for me. I'm not getting into this house.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, oh, hey, baby, how's your day? You know, trying to get her, like,
trying to distract yourself.
And lock the doors real tight to the house. Real tight.
Like, maybe if I don't think about it, they won't think about me. Like,
if I ain't see it, they didn't see it.
If they can read minds, I'm gonna try to get my mind off of that.
Exactly. And I'm black, so I already know if I close my eyes and close my mouth, they can't really see me here, like in this vicinity. So I'm good.
He's trying to do a quiet place shit. He's like in the corner, like,
yo, it's crazy. I'm telling you though.
I believe they out there. You don't gotta tell me twice.
I believe they out there because there's just the space is too big.
I got a question since I asked my brother this. We were talking last week. I went home and we were talking about space. What do you think is outside the universe?
Another universe, yeah.
So then you believe in multi-universe. Multiverse. Yeah. I believe in multiverses too. Yeah, I don't think the physics applies. You know, the time and space don't apply. Like, it's a whole different thing.
But like, you think that time is completely, like, I know time is like a made up thing, but like, you think that the time in another multi or universe is like distorted and
it could be different. It could be different physics. It could be different everything, bro.
So you think there's like no not?
It could be completely different, bro. Because if you think about it, different solar system got different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You go to Saturn right now. That's a gas bubble. That's a mini star. I didn't even know gravity didn't even. I learned this the other day. Gravity on Earth is different depending where the hell you're at. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, because they're on an axis. It's kind of crazy.
That's why I got the moon. The moon, like bouncing, like, you know, when the dudes are like bouncing on the moon and shit. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like, but that's why one of the problems for like humans like leaving the Earth and shit too, and like going to venture out, because like, or not even, but like when the NASA travelers have to like leave to go do those space missions, like, since their like body isn't used to the gravity, like, since there's no gravity acting on their body, like, they have to like do weird workouts in space and shit like that, or they can end up like, or actually they end up coming back taller because it stretches their spine though, which is like some like grandma shit. Yeah. But like, it's
so much shit, bro.
They gotta train like Goku.
Yeah,
facts. Space is just freaky to think about, bro. Like,
it is,
bro.
Far
light years.
Yeah, bro.
Think about light years.
You can't even wrap your head. Yeah, you really like. That's the thing. That's the thing about space.
How many like that's uncomprehendable. And you. All right. Another question to ask my brother, since he was being stubborn, I just think he likes to argue. Do y'all think y'all can really comprehend how big a billion is?
No.
1,000 millions.
Yeah,
that's 1,000 million.
Like, I was thinking about how much a terabyte is. Like, even thinking about 1,000 gigabytes. Like, put it to money, it's 1,000 million.
Like a billion pennies, bro. I'm looking shit up.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like that's a different type of scale, man.
Yeah, like $1 trillion can reach like the solar system.
That's not the
space or something like that. Yeah.
What are we?
That's 1,000 billions. 1,000 billions is a trillion.
It's a trillion.
That's crazy. That's
OD.
That's so crazy. Like, I don't even
like. That's so crazy that like no one raps about that. Like, no one's like, I'm trying to make a mill or trying to make a trill.
You know how hard that would be? One of the richest family is actually a Jewish family, which is kind of funny. They are at 500 billion.
Oh, dang.
And
they're halfway there.
Dang. They're halfway
there.
Halfway there.
That's generational. They've been wealthy since God knows when. I think I forgot the name. It's like,
so it'll take them like probably 2 or 3 more generations to even get to 1,000 billion, you think? How long do you think it would take for them to get there?
It's the Rothschilds family. That's what it is.
They run all the.
I knew it. I knew it.
Rothschilds family.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
and they own so much shit, bro. It's ridiculous.
Dude, they own their like the straight up the Roth IRA. Like they
own so much shit. They own.
I remember Jared was talking about something because they the Roth IRA, weren't they one of the families that created the what is it, the like the cash stuff, the Fed, didn't they create the Fed?
Fed,
like the
Fed,
banks,
the federal, like the banks, like the federal,
federal banks. They're literally the people that run them.
Like the Rothschild, like they own like the banks and shit like that.
They own the banks, and they own like where people can put like other rich people, like regular billionaires, companies, like throw their money in, and they own the company that basically gives these billionaires like the assets. Like certain, let's say you put like $2 million into something, like into this company, and a hedge fund, and they'll put it into like an asset, so their money just doesn't sit. How much money they have?
What was the name of that company?
Rothschild.
No, the family's Rothschild.
Oh, the family
I don't know
Rothschild.
The company name. They own. Hold on, I can tell you.
There's a company out there that's called BlackRock Investment Company.
BlackRock.
Exactly.
That has like
BlackRock Inc.
$10 trillion in assets itself, and that's crazy.
So their
revenue is like billions of dollars, but assets they have is just trillions of dollars.
Bro, I've been really looking into investments and stuff, and I look at all the companies that I look at who like the top 10 holders, and I always see BlackRock, see JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley, but BlackRock is literally the one that always has its hands in something, like in every single company.
They buy up a lot of real estate too when the housing markets gets all fucked up too. Those banks snatch up a lot of real estate property, and they start messing around. It starts to mess around with the the market, and people are like buying from people. People are buying from banks, so banks get to like control a little bit of the market price, and they get to like change it by a little bit. It's just people like just like the rich getting richer. Like they just like when you have that much money,
that family
all they can do is exactly all
billions of dollars, 500 billion, bro.
Bro, and that's
so
like
much
you said,
money.
like you said, bro, it was generational, and they're never losing that shit, bro.
They're
like
never losing.
And it's just ironic.
It's just ironic. They Jewish.
Yeah, it's just ironic.
They can give away 500 billions. They can give away $1 billion,
and that's not probably how much they own. Like they own too much shit, bro. They own a lot of shit, bro.
They definitely.
Like I can barely give out $500 to people. Like $500.
$500.
$1 to 500 people.
There's things you can't even measure. They own things that you can't even measure the monetary value of.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that's how crazy it is. You can't even measure the monetary value of what they do, or I don't know. It's crazy.
Bro, this is ridiculous. I agree.
That stuff is on a different scale. I remember like when Jared, you were talking. Oh, excuse me. Goddamn. Jared, you were talking about the Fed and stuff like that, and you're talking about how I don't know, you're talking about something about it. I remember I talked to my boy about the Fed too, and he was talking about like all like the Epstein, like all these people that just have like a stupid amount of money, and like all of a sudden I started looking into it. I was like, bro, this is like the craziest shit ever. Like my concept of like money like changed after that, when it was like my boy started showing me like the trickling down, and he's like, so where's the Fed getting their money from? And it's like, I don't know, like they're getting their money out of nowhere. It's like some crazy like concept that people are like talking about. We're like,
I always think of that though. Like how are we trillions of dollars in debt as a company? To who?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, exactly.
God? It's a made-up construct. That's a made-up construct, bro. That's all it is. Exactly. To keep humans in line, so we work together.
But it's so weird because then like when you like realize that concept, it also means that like technically the banks are also keeping certain people and countries poor, because like a country is like, I need a loan of this much like into our whatchamacallit, like monetary system and stuff like that. So it's like it was super weird concept when I was realizing that. I was like, damn, why don't you just give everybody money? Like It's all loan anyways. You're never even going to get it back. And you guys are like taking this money out of thin air. Like, super weird.
Well,
I don't know.
Every time you print money, you're just creating more debt. So it's like,
but
literally every dollar.
But what's debt? Where is it coming from? Like, who is the debt to? Because there's an end of a line. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, like, the money comes from here. We get money from there. Then we all get money. Like, the whole world gets our money from, like, the Fed. And, like, that's, like, the biggest reserve of money. So where does the, like, Fed get their money, like, to loan out? Like, they have loaned out so much money that, like, bro, they could just literally and nobody's allowed in there. Nobody's those powerful people in, like, all of the top governments are not allowed, like, into the federal banks, like, I don't know, like, meetings and stuff like that. Like, it's the craziest weird shit. Yeah, it feels like it could be like an empty room. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like
probably is.
It could be an empty room.
It could be
like we just have money. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's the aliens that we owe.
Bro,
that's why they didn't touch my brother.
Maybe Kanye West, like, Kanye West, like, was trying to get into one of those meetings and he couldn't. So, and then he lost his mind. That's probably what happened.
It's something along the lines.
I think he already lost his mind.
But
that's the whole nother conspiracy.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's not a conspiracy because money really isn't shit.
It's
like money, the actual physical money isn't shit, and it's crazy.
Like the dollar.
The dollar really isn't shit.
Just the concept.
Like gold is shit.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Hey, a crazy story about Obama. You know how Liberia was going through that whole, like, that uproar and all that terrible stuff. Well,
shout out Liberia. Yes, sir.
Liberia.
Obama low-key funded that because Obama wanted oil from that, and the president at the time wasn't stupid. He said he wanted gold. And basically, back and forth went on. And basically said Obama was trying to give him millions of dollars. The president wanted gold, and basically, he funded a revolt to get the gold. He gonna get the oil for one way or another.
Yeah, I need that. No, I think it's the crazy holding the value of gold.
I'm about to look that up later.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
They do that often. Iraq. Yeah. They lied about the nuclear bomb. They knew there was no damn nuclear bomb in Iraq.
They did.
They went in there. They went in there for oil. They went in there oil and resources.
Yeah, they're like, we're just checking things out around here.
My man was in Iraq.
No.
He went to Iraq. He told me, bro.
He probably got the plans. He was like, nigga, what the fuck am I doing here, bro?
Boy, son.
Bro, that's secret. Crazy. Yeah,
leave his name out, by the way. I don't want him getting striked, We won't see him again. Put his ass on the list. You never hear his ass again.
No, there's so many mysteries to this world, man. So many mysteries.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for real. I was literally thinking about that today. I was just like, damn, there's so much stuff that, like, me personally, I wish I knew, but it's like no one knows.
No one knows. And you won't ever know.
No one. Exactly.
Is ignorance bliss? Would you rather know or would you rather not?
Depends on what we're talking about.
I want to know.
What are we talking about?
I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know, but then I also like learning as well.
Of course. Because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of religious people that would probably, I think, would maybe take different to that. Like, if it was like aliens, like, in all honesty, like, I feel like aliens say it's God coming. Yeah, I feel like aliens would break the fucking Bible in half. Like, people that were religious would lose their fucking mind.
Hey, you know the second coming, or they'll twist it and say it's the second coming of Christ.
Oh,
one of the two.
They could, because you know why? Because I feel like they're just like spying on us, just observing us from afar for mad long, and they realize what catches our attention, what like keeps us engaged or spikes our impulse and things like that. So they know how to deal with humans and they know how to manipulate us. So they probably would do some shit like that.
On the low, he's kind of right. I will say, if anybody beat us to the punch of like, instead of us going to see somebody else, if someone actually has visited us, they were already way more advanced than us. They already got us. Like we're kind of already done. Like,
exactly.
Let's be honest. Like they already beat us type shit. They just doing field experiments at this point. They're like
field experiments, side quests, some side quests.
Yeah, they're doing side quests. They're like, yo, can I get a Lamborghini, bro? Like this shit is kind of lit.
On some Men in Black. Be right in front of your face.
Side quest to Earth.
Hitting somebody with a laser shit.
Apparently, supposedly that
I think that is like
supposedly you can finish your point right after. Supposedly, they found like an Earth like 1,000 times the size of us.
Really?
When was it?
Like
I can send you that too. I can send you
I
like Pandora.
I know probably more like a planet similar to ours because I know
similar. With water and clouds.
Yeah,
I not actually Earth, but
yeah, no, I've seen that shit. It's actually pretty crazy. There was one other planet in like right on the edge of our galaxy, and they were saying it would just be stupid hard to get there, but it's
like anywhere in space.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. Like anywhere outside like this fucking little neighborhood of like whatchamacallit, stars. But like they're like, yo, like this is habitable, but the problem is like getting there.
Light years away.
Yeah, 100%.
It's called Kepler 452b. It is a super Earth expo planet orbiting within the inner edge of the habitable zone of the sun, like the star.
Oh, damn.
It's in our solar system?
No. It's talking about some other solar system.
Oh.
But is it a good temperature to be on? Because like, if we can go chill on there,
how we get there though?
How we get there is the biggest. But like,
we gotta get there.
That's like
we gotta find a way.
Not getting there.
This Earth is kind of fucked.
There's two things I want to say.
I think the Earth is fine. I think we're just gonna die before.
Guys, what?
I think we're gonna kill Earth.
Yo, I went to Texas.
The Earth is gonna be here.
I went to Texas 2 weeks ago, and ours are right now. We're probably hotter than it was in Texas, in Connecticut.
Really?
You know what I mean?
That's actually fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? So, like, I think
but like,
bro, I mean, think about it right now, bro. It's November and it's 77. It was 79, bro. In Connecticut, I'm in New Jersey, but like even in Connecticut, it was like 79 the other day, bro. A couple of days of 79 and it's fucking November. Bro, like I could tell you like 5-6 years ago, but when we had Halloween delayed because it snowed on Halloween. Bro, like
I don't think the Earth is going to go anywhere, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I just think we might die out.
We got a while. We got a while.
My boy lives in Tennessee, and it was snowing in April.
But like the world had hot and cold flashes before us.
I understand that, like with the ice age and all that shit. But like, bro, come on. In April in Tennessee,
I hear you. Like we're messing it up, not organically. But either way, like the Earth will still be here. We're just gonna die before that happens. Like we're gonna kill us off. The Earth is not like gonna disintegrate into the ground and not be here.
No, I think the CO. I think the atmosphere is gonna not be present anymore. So it's not gonna be as livable for a lot of organisms, like for a lot of living creatures.
Eventually, I think way down the line.
That's why we should be pushing to go to a different planet.
Yeah, agree. No, I
until that rocket ship explodes and your ass is grass.
Yeah,
and you would have tried. And your eyeballs and your stomach, and then you're gonna make
I don't give a fuck.
Just throw your ass on Earth.
Hell no. Just the fact that there's another Earth, just the fact that there's another like super Earth, that should already indicate the fact like there's aliens out there, like there's other forms of life, like there has to be, like there's already creatures running on that planet.
And it's also a concept that people have to imagine, like, the things that line up for us to have life aren't the same things necessarily for maybe a different type of creature to have life. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like, you know, you need water and this shit. Like, you know, there's probably going to be some shit we figure out about, and especially in like maybe different galaxies or whatever, farther away type shit. That's like, it just doesn't need to be that thing. Like, their type of life is on a, I don't know. We can only see like 10% of like what's actually like visual. You know what I mean? Like, they could be fucking radio waves, which sounds dumb as fuck, but like they could be ultraviolet. You know what I mean? And we can't see that. But that actually their whole crib is there. I don't know.
What you think? What you think about dark matter then?
I think it's an interesting concept. I actually looked into that once. I did like
where does it go?
Project.
Like,
just like it expands.
If you fall into dark matter, where do you go?
Like, you don't fall into dark matter. It's like what's balancing the universe, I guess.
Yeah, it's like creating space. Literally,
wouldn't that be like a black hole though? Like, if something in space like didn't fall into it, but
a black hole is
dark matter is like the opposite.
A black hole is basically like when a big ass star explodes or two stars collide and explode, and all the material starts to orbit around each other, and it becomes a black hole.
So where would it go though? Like, where would it go?
I don't know. It has to be too many.
Where does it go? If it's getting like sucked into like a vortex, like where does like that gravity?
The gravity's so dense that the time get warped and all that. Like, I can't tell you something. Like,
I know technically if you go like the closer in, like time is different because I don't know, like, since gravity's different, time is different. Like, I don't know, in that shit.
Makes no sense.
Also, if you were a human to go in that black hole, you would just get like, you know, mushed. Like, you would get like,
you would just die.
Crushed. Yeah, you get crushed from gravity. It would stretch you like Laffy Taffy, bro. Like, that's serious.
Really?
Yeah. You would go in there.
You could be dead
like,
already.
It would spin you over. It would spin you into like neutrons, like fucking 10 times. You would literally be spaghetti. Like, no, watch out. Jared's already like, oh shit.
Jared's already a neutron. You can't save his ass.
Y'all wouldn't come get me?
That's so crazy.
No, you're the only thing gonna be left of you is the dust particles you have. Bro. Crazy.
Crazy.
Talk about save his ass. You're gonna be an electron.
Yeah, I'll take the keys to the whip. I don't know.
Hey, I got 5 minutes of battery left. So whenever
all right, guys.
you see it,
I think
this is what I deal with on the podcast.
What do you talk about deal with? What do you deal with? Saving you from a black hole?
I was just like, I'm gonna just take his shit.
All right, we'll end off there. I think it was a great podcast. So that's the end of the podcast. Thank you, Jamaal, for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you on. I hope you enjoyed your time on the podcast as well. It was great talks. Thank you.
Yes, I definitely
we appreciate for having you
guys. Keep doing your thing. This is a great podcast. You guys are awesome. Look me up on everything.
You'll have your socials here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
got Apple Music.
Yeah, make sure that
all that.
If you have a song you want, we'll link it all there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys again.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Have a great night.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Is music to